Hey, Charlie Vinci here again with BusinessOwnersCircle.com. Today I've got a Jani King franchise review for you. You know, most of the time I think there's always a good side about most franchises. I have to say, with Jani King, I want to tell you, just be aware. If you decide to get involved, that's great. You'll find out if it's right for you when you do your research. But there's a few things that I think you want to know before you get involved with Jani King. First of all, they're inexpensive to get in. That is a good thing. That's the one upside. But I think it's a situation of pay me now or pay me later. In other words, over time, you're going to pay significantly to be involved with Jani King. They're going to look for a 10% franchise fee. That's definitely on the high end. You want to be aware of that. And also, when you go and get a contract through Jani King, they're looking for 3 months up front. So in other words, if you get a year contract to do a cleaning service on a particular building, let's say it's $1,000 a month, you're going to have to pay Jani King $3,000 up front to get that contract. You want to be aware of that. So you're going to have to put out some significant cash before you can get it back. Also know that this kind of franchise tends to attract low-quality employees. Again, I don't mean to pick on them. I hate to beat them up today, but I'm more concerned about you getting involved in a franchise that maybe isn't the best for everybody. In other words, there's some other opportunities out there. Maybe this one doesn't work the best for you. So just know, hard to get good employees. Listen, they're cleaning for a living. That's not exactly the most exciting job in the world, let's face it. So, it's hard to get employees to do that. And then the quality that you want them to produce it's a challenge, we'll put it that way. Franchisees report that management is cutthroat. Again, check out the internet, look on some of the blogs. This is information coming back from franchisees that I found when I did my research. So you want to go ahead and look at that. In other words, you get involved with them and they're just really, hammering you to, they're cutting costs on jobs and making it difficult to make money. And that's not what we're going into business for. We're going into business to make money. That's the number one most important thing, right? Everything else is a bonus, and we look for some other stuff, but the one thing we want to do is make money. So make sure that you're getting that. I'm a little concerned here based on the reports that I see coming back on some of these blogs. It's a competitive industry. It is hard to make a decent profit. And to defend the people at Jani King, sometimes you really got to be competitive in a market like this. It's not that complicated to go in and to clean a building or a house. Jani King has to be commercial, so obviously they're focused more on commercial environments. But you could imagine that someone could open up their doors right next to you. That's going to create a competitive environment, easy to compete with you. And unfortunately, sometimes it's good to have the Jani King brand behind you to give you a little bit of leverage, but it's just cleaning. Keep that stuff in mind. I really hope that helps you out today. I did not mean to give you a negative review. I hope I didn't put you down. I really wanted to give you real, honest information. If you read some of my other reviews, you find that I rarely have a lot of negative things to say about franchises. I think in general there's a lot of good things, but this is one that I think may be a red flag. It looks great on the surface, but maybe there's some things underlying there that might not work. So again, sincerely, I hope that helped you. If you're interested in what I did find that did work for me, there's a link below here on the bottom of the screen. Also on some websites, there'll be a link in the description box that you can click. So you can go ahead and type that into your browser and check that information out if that's important to you. And again, Charlie Vinci here at BusinessOwnersCircle.com. I hope that helps you out today. Have a great day.